Happy Tuesday, guys. 2 rounds for the warm-up, 30 seconds on the assault bike. Go faster on the second round than the first round. Then move to a single dumbbell. We're gonna go 30 seconds, bent over row. Single dumbbell. You're going to keep the lower back tight, sink the chest towards the floor. You're gonna pull the elbow up and back and try to pull the top head of the dumbbell to make contact at the side of the chest. After that, we're gonna do same thing on the other side and then box step-ups. Step up, extend the hip before stepping the second foot on top of the box. We're going 30 seconds alternating reps. And then finally, we're gonna go back to the dumbbells, single arm dumbbell deadlifts, 30 seconds on each side. We're gonna set up in a narrow stance. We're gonna touch single head of the dumbbell to the floor, right around the front of the foot. Keep the lower back tight. You wanna push the hips and knees back with a slight bend of the knee at the bottom of the rep. 30 seconds on each side, 2 rounds total for the warm-up. Then we just have a single movement for mobility. We're gonna do a minute per side in a pigeon pose. So you're gonna set your lower leg, your shin, horizontally between your hands. Then you're going to lean forward, and then whatever the arm on the same side, you're going to reach forward. Yes, good. So switch to the other side after a minute. Shin sideways between the arms. And then do the lat reach cross in front. Tuesday's workout is round and round, 16 minutes, as many rounds as possible. Start with a 75 or 50 calorie assault bike buy-in, so you only have to do that one time. After you finish that long bike, in the remaining time, you're performing max rounds of 15 box jump overs. There's no requirement to stand on the box, so if you can stay low in that squat position, you'll be able to move lower range of motion and make this movement a little more efficient. After your 15 box jump overs, we're going 12 chest to bar pull-ups. Scale the volume so you can complete this in no more than 3 or 4 sets within the workout so that we can stay moving. Let's make sure we're opening or extending the hips before we pull with the arms, so we're using the momentum and strength from our midline. Finally, move to a pair of dumbbells, and we have 9 double dumbbell power cleans. Single head, the dumbbell touches the floor. Stand tall. You can extend the hips quickly, maybe even a little jump off the ground, finishing with the dumbbells on top of the shoulders at the top of each rep. For the home gym variation, we're doing a 15-minute AMRAP of 10 strict pull-ups. Hold on to the bar, wrap that thumb around for better grip strength. Without kipping, we're going through 10 strict pull-ups, then 20 double dumbbell power cleans, just like in the class workout, and then 40 alternating jumping lunges. Back knee gently touches the floor. Let's make sure we're opening the hips all the way at the top of each rep. Fantastic. We're gonna finish out Tuesday with some accessory endurance work. 4 time, but partition as desired. So you can split this up however you like. You're gonna complete 3,000 meters rowing. When we're rowing, let's make sure we are extending the hips and leaning back. We're gonna focus on the midline during this accessory work. You don't wanna lean back too far. Carly's going a little far back. You don't wanna burn out that midline, okay? So think about going between 11 and 1 o'clock with the upper body. After you're rowing, you are going GHD sit-ups. If you have access to a GHD, fantastic. This is gonna challenge us because after we're done rowing, which is that midline extension, we're gonna go through some more midline extension. Oh, look at that. So make sure your hips are hanging off the back of the pads. Legs are locked in between the rollers. Kick the feet forward, lock out the knees for a second as you're coming up out of the bottom of the GHD. You can substitute for something like toes to bar, V-ups, or weighted sit-ups. And then if you have access to a climbing rope, 10 rope climbs or 30 strict pull-ups, or 30 to 40 to 50 ring rows. So ring row, great movement to build that upper body pulling strength and something you can set up pretty easily at home. We want to keep our body straight. So from Carly's heels, knees, hips, everything's a straight line. So we're keeping the midline engaged and then pulling the rings to make contact at the side of the chest. To make these easier, Carly can walk back a little bit or bend her knees. To make them harder, she would be walking forward. Nice job, Carly. Let her know how well she's doing in the comments.